Hello, everyone, and welcome to Almost Fluent. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Marcus. This is the podcast where we chat about everyday situations to help you build your English naturally, just by listening to real, relaxed conversation.
Today's topic is something I have very strong feelings about.
She does, I can confirm.
We're talking about traveling, airports, checking in, hotels, all of it. The kind of English you actually need when you're standing at a desk with a suitcase and someone is waiting for you to say something.
High pressure, real stakes. Let's get into it.
So, airports first. Marcus, how early do you get to the airport?
Depends on the flight. Domestic, maybe an hour before. International, I try for 90 minutes. Sometimes it's a bit tight, but I've never actually missed a flight.
You've never missed a flight?
Technically, no. There was one time where I was the last person on the plane, and the gate agent gave me a look I will never forget. But I made it.
That look is the reason I arrive 2 hours early for everything. I want to be checked in, through security, sitting at the gate with a coffee before boarding has even started.
Boarding is when they start letting people onto the plane. You hear, "Now boarding," over the speaker.
Exactly. And before that, you've done the check-in, either online the night before or at the desk when you arrive, and dropped off your checked bag if you have one. Your carry-on is the smaller bag you take on with you.
I usually just show up with my passport and figure it out at the desk. Works every time.
It works until it doesn't, Marcus.
What about security? Everyone's in a rush, but also taking their shoes off and putting bags in little trays?
I don't mind security. I have a system. Laptop out before I get to the front, jacket in my hand, liquids at the top of my carry-on.
Of course you do. I always forget about the belt.
The belt. Every time.
Every time. The guy says, "Remove your belt, please," and I act surprised like this has never happened before in my life.
If you're traveling and your English is still developing, the security staff will tell you what to do, and it's completely okay to say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" if you didn't catch it. Nobody minds. And if you're not sure whether something needs to come out of your bag, just ask, "Does this need to go in the tray?" Short, simple, no stress.
They're used to it. There are people from everywhere in an airport. Once you're through, you find your gate and wait. That part I actually like. I get a coffee, find a seat, watch the planes.
I find my gate first, confirm I'm in the right place, and then get a coffee. In that order.
What would happen if you got the coffee first?
Nothing would happen, but I would be thinking about the gate the entire time and not enjoying the coffee.
I get it, but also, Kayla.
I know. I'm working on it. If you need to ask at the gate, it's straightforward. "Excuse me, is this the gate for the flight to Barcelona?" Or "What time do we start boarding?" The staff are used to those questions and will always help.
I've had some genuinely nice conversations at gates, actually. Sat next to someone once who was on their way to a wedding, got talking, ended up knowing half the same people.
This is very Marcus. You go to an airport alone and somehow leave with 3 new friends and someone's grandma's phone number.
She needed help with her boarding pass. We got talking.
I don't doubt it. I will say, if someone near you at a gate is struggling with something and you want to help, or if you just want to start a conversation, airports are actually one of the easier places to do it. Everyone's in the same situation. There's a natural shared experience. "Is your flight delayed too?" goes a long way.
See? Even Kayla admits it.
I said it was easier. I didn't say I'd do it. Okay, we've survived the flight, we've landed, we've made it to the hotel. Walk me through your check-in.
I go to the desk, say, "Hi, I have a reservation," give them my name, they find it, they give me the key. Done. Easy.
And if they can't find it?
They always find it.
It happened to me once.
I had the confirmation email, the booking reference, everything. And the guy said there was no reservation under my name. I stayed calm, said, I have the confirmation here if that helps, and waited. They'd filed it under my middle name.
Crisis resolved.
Crisis resolved. You can also say, I have a booking, or just, I'm checking in. It's under Smith. Any of those work. The hotel staff hear it dozens of times a day.
They'll usually ask for your passport and a credit card for incidentals, anything extra you charge to the room, like room service or the minibar.
While you're at the desk, ask anything you need. Is breakfast included? What time is checkout? Is there parking? Better to ask then than to wonder later.
And if you need more time on your last day, ask for a late checkout. Would it be possible to check out a bit later?
Would it be possible to is such a useful structure for hotels. Polite without being formal. Would it be possible to get a quieter room? Would it be possible to have an extra pillow?
I've never asked for a quieter room in my life. I can sleep through anything.
I once called reception at midnight because the room next door had the TV up very loud. After 45 minutes of it, I said, Hi, sorry to bother you, but the room next door is quite loud. Is there anything you can do? They sorted it within 10 minutes.
Sorry to bother you really does make everything land better.
It softens the whole thing. You're not complaining, you're apologizing for the inconvenience of having to complain.
Only you, Kayla. Some people might call that overcomplicating it.
I prefer thorough.
Any other hotel phrases worth knowing?
I once had a shower with no hot water and waited until morning to mention it.
You waited until morning.
It was 11 at night, and I didn't want to make a fuss. In hindsight, just call. They send someone up and it's done. The shower has no hot water. The air conditioning isn't working. The TV remote has no batteries. Simple descriptions. They deal with these things all the time.
My number one tip, ask for the Wi-Fi password the second you get to the desk, before they even finish handing over the key card.
Absolutely not my priority number one, but I understand that for some people it is.
What's the Wi-Fi password? The most important sentence in travel English.
I'd argue my bag hasn't arrived is more important. It happened to me once. I waited at baggage claim, watched everyone else collect their bags, and mine just never came around. You go to the airline's baggage desk, say, my bag hasn't arrived, give them your flight details and the little receipt sticker from check-in, and they track it down. Mine arrived the next morning.
I hate that feeling. Being the last one at baggage claim while everyone else heads for the exit. The circle of bags going round and round with increasing dread.
The saddest conveyor belt in the world. So, the airport, security, gates, hotels, missing luggage. A full travel day in English.
And the key thing is it's all just conversation. If you don't catch something, ask them to repeat it. If you need something, ask politely. If something's wrong, describe it simply and let them sort it.
And would it be possible to will get you a very long way. Polite, clear, flexible.
Right. Thank you so much for listening to Almost Fluent today, everyone.
If travel English has ever made you nervous, hopefully this helped. The more you hear these conversations, the more familiar they feel. And familiar means confident.
She's not wrong. We'll see you in the next episode.
See you next time on Almost Fluent.